Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the stock state, right? And I wish you all had a very good weekend. And for this coming week, let me talk about the top swing trade stock for this coming week, as well as go over last week's pick, which is right here, Nvidia, right? Nvidia last week we wanted to play this because there was a strong comeback play as it rallied up from the bottom over here at around 200s, all right? See this strong little bounce, a lot of support over here, came up here. I said it wanted to have a little bit of pullback, consolidation to enter, alright? And we entered near the lows over here, and currently it's halfway there to our price target, right? So as I hit my 7% profit taking mark, alright, you may want to take half your profits over here. And what do I mean by that? That means if you have a position size of 50, that means you buy 50 shares, right? My own personal rule is that, example, my final destination or my final profit target is 22%, right? A $56 point increase. So when it reaches around 7%, all right, if it goes to 7%, I'll personally take 7% profits. That means I'll sell 25 shares, all right, at 7% profits. Why do you ask, do I do that? Because in this kind of market where it's very volatile, all right, I'm going more defensive, right? This is more of a defensive kind of profit taking, whereby I'm taking 7% profit. That means half of my shares have 7% profit already in the bag. And what does it mean? If suddenly the market spikes downwards and wipes out, below my stop loss, I have 7% profits to work with in my stop loss. That means I could afford to take a negative 7% on my other 25 more shares to the downside. And if I do take that, right, then I'll effectively cancel out the trade. That means I had half my shares, 7%, half my shares down 7% and hit my stop loss. Essentially, I lose nothing, right? So this is a more of a defensive kind of play because when the market is very volatile and it spikes up and down, all right, swing trade, sometimes you might get stopped out. And this is a way to at least secure some profits, all right, to go to the further upside. But the downside is, of course, definitely if it really rallies to the eventual price target of 22%, right, you'll miss out on some gains. But again, for me, I'm playing more defensive in this environment where a lot of things are still quite uncertain, a lot of geopolitical events, and that's what I'm going to do for current swing trades. So, for those of you who entered Nvidia, good job. You have got some good, sweet profits. Alright, I congratulate you on that for making consistent 5 to 10% gains every single week. Alright, so let's move on to this week's top swing trade plays. Alright, I have two plays for you actually. Okay, so this depending on which sector do you want to play, but I find these two have very good setups, and they are plays that we are quite familiar with because I have been playing them before, and we have swing trade these companies before because they're fundamentally sound companies. They're not a trash company. I won't say that the best there is, but the fundamentals are sound. It's not disgustingly overvalued, which may lead to a huge correction. So it's really playing the technicals at this point. So first company is in the oil sector, oil and gas sector. The oil and gas sector, if you look at the XLE, which is the energy sector, it is still in a strong uptrend. So what you can see here is this trend very closely following the 20 moving average, and this company is OII, right, or Oceania and International, and it's following this moving average very strongly. Okay, every time it spikes down, immediately people buys this area again. You can see it once again from this area where it goes to the moving average, comes up again. So again, on Monday open, if you are a more aggressive trader, definitely you can just enter around here. All right, you can just enter at the highs over here. All right, stop loss right below the previous swing low over here, and set a trailing stop loss so that you will be able to take profits, or you can set it at the previous high, which is around 8%. So this is more of like a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio for a very short swing trade, maybe a couple days swing trade if you are looking to take quick profits and go, and if you are a bit more bullish on the oil industry. So OII is one of them. All right, second company that I think they have pretty good prospects for this coming week is BBW, Build a Bear, right? Wow, this is actually one of my favorite chart patterns to see, because you see, right, it goes down, spikes up, profit taking, a lot of profit taking has been done. Okay, when it happened over here, right, we managed to take profits from here to here as well. We strong trade this many times, and this has many huge swings which allow us to take advantage of these prices. So I'm going to remove the previous one and I'm going to put a new one. All right, currently what I like is this was the original, I would say, support over here at $17, right? But when it gapped down over here, immediately price went up to fill the gap, all right? And you can see that there's a lot of strong momentum at this area over here. Let me just draw it out a very quick one. You can see this as a strong little support near this area over here. So if I'm going to swing this, I'm definitely going to buy in somewhere around here, which is Monday open. If it holds this level, it doesn't crash downwards, all right? Stop loss, I will put it below this swing low over here, be a bit more generous, and profit taking area will be near the highs, 24%. So a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which is pretty decent as well. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alright, I shall see you again, and I wish you all the best, good trading, and I'll see you again in the next video, everyone. Stock has stayed out.